So this is a log for me.
Oh, sorry.
So right now, Future Thomas, I'm going to be going to, what is that place? I'm going to Bernie for a sale with Mom. Hopefully later in the year, I won't have to ask my mom to go driving for me to go to Bernie at 8:30 in the morning to potentially get some good video games. We'll see. What do you think?
Maybe.
Yeah, so we're heading up there so we can get some potential good scores. I don't know what it has. There's apparently Super Nintendo, NES, GameCube, Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, and Nintendo 64. I'm crossing my fingers that's amazing. But I don't know. We'll update you in a couple minutes. So we just made the deal. Let me tell you something.
Hold on!
I didn't expect.
Are you waiting for that guy to show up or not? The Nintendo thingy.
No,
Okay,
we gotta go.
okay.
We have to go. Like, he can get the Nintendo powers. I don't care. I just got $225. It sounds like a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
That was a lot of money. Okay, I spent $222. But you'll understand why I spent it. Because, should I...
Hold on.
Go,
you gotta map me though.
Start driving.
Hold on.
Okay, so... she ended up pricing the games individually, but it was okay because her husband priced them really weirdly. Like, the Nintendo, the NES, it was weird. I don't get it. The way they priced them was so weird. Some of the games that were most expensive were the cheapest, and some of the cheapest games were the most expensive. It didn't make any sense. Well, hello everyone. I am Asian Tiger Finds. This has been a long time coming. I've been wanting to do this stuff for years. I found stuff so often. I'm sorry for the audio. I'm sorry for the video quality right now. I'm trying to work on that. Eventually I'll get into brass tacks and figure that out. So yeah, story time about all this. Before this, I believe I showed you a clip of me actually getting the games in live time. I'm hoping to try to get spy glasses for future videos. I have some clips for a future video, but for now, I just want to show you guys all this. This was the first find for the summer. First, lot. I picked up a couple things, and I'll go through them as we go through. You can see a Switch game on top of here. But this was going to be my best sale of the entire year. And then 2 days later, it got beat. So, let's show you what got beat. So, this lady had a bunch of Nintendo powers up. I don't know, I couldn't find the old listing, so I can't show it. But it was $20 for Nintendo powers, and I was like, whoa, that's a great deal for Nintendo powers, so I figured I might as well ask. She ended up actually selling them to someone, a pending pickup, and so I was disappointed. But figured that why not ask? If she has Nintendo powers, then she might have games. So I asked her about it. The lady asks me about I asked her about games. She says, "Oh, I have Super Nintendo, GameCube, PlayStation 2, all sorts of stuff." I'm like, well, shoot, might as well send me the Game Boy or the GameCube stuff. And she sends me a picture. I'll show it right here, and you'll see Lost Kingdom 2, one of the first games I see. That's a $50 game, and I'm like, well, yeah, let's meet up. Problem is, she's about an hour away in Bernie, so we drive up there early in the mornings. Props to my mom. My mom will be getting all the credit for this score. But before all that, before I get to that story, let's go through a couple of pickups I went through throughout the week, because I have one pickup from this Saturday that is just going to be a whole other video on its own. So you can see that. I'll probably try to put it in the little eye. So first up, I was up in Austin. I was still in college, so I picked up these while I was up there. So it says $4 right here, but I actually paid $2 for Star Trek Encounters. Not really that big a deal. Then these 3 games are at a Sabres. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Kung Fu Chaos, and Terminator 3 Redemption. And then they had a student discount, which was really sick. They were all $3 a piece, dropped down to $2, and then I can sell this, get my money back. All right. Thrift store I went to after the really good pickup. Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, Formula 1 Championship Edition, and Civilization 2. Civilization 2 was the best one, that's why I picked it up. A deal I made same day, and so in total that day I spent around like $250, and I'll show you. These were all $1 a piece. And then for $25, Yoshi's Crafted World. Played it for a little bit, just gonna sell it. Makes it easier, and then buy it back when it's cheaper. And then for $1 each, an Easy Pawn, The Hobbit, and Freedom Fighters.
It's a little bit loud.
To the collection. I also got Harry Potter years 5 through 7, but that'll resell.
$4.29. Pretty good
right,
deal.
Let's get to the actual amazing find. So she pulls up and she shows, or she brings out all the GameCube games, and she's like, okay, here are the GameCube games you start off with. So, I started seeing price tags on. She had little price tags on them, and I was afraid for a second that she marked them all as full retail. She did not, because of the second game I got. You see me freaking out about it. So, might as well not hold the whole thing back. So, Lost Kingdom, it's like for 15. Metroid Prime was labeled for 10, and then with its manual, it came out to 15. Yu-Gi-Oh! The False Kingdom came out for 10. I just needed it for my Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection. I don't have the game on me right now, but 2 Legend of Zelda's Collector's Editions manuals, and the game was $15. And then the actual worst game of the lot, which I really shouldn't have picked up, but it was a good deal for everything. Final Fantasy X2, like a $15 game. Alright, let's get into the good stuff. So first the N64 stuff. Mario Kart 64, Shadows of the Empire, Super Smash Bros. And a really good label. This is a label upgrade for me. GoldenEye 007, Majora's Mask, and Ocarina of Time. And then I put them into the collection already so I can find them. Castlevania and Battle Tanks. And finally, the best parts about the lot, the Super Nintendo stuff. Just a couple of months ago, I did not have that many Super Nintendo games. I maybe had 30 at the most, and a lot of them were stuff I got from a friend. And so they weren't like the best games ever, but I was happy with what I had. But holy cow, this was insane. So unfortunately, this one has a crack in it, but everything works. So ActRaiser, I started playing this. It was a lot of fun. It was actually a lot of fun. Mega Man X, Gradius 3, The Lost Vikings, and each of these were like $5, $10 a piece. Super Ninja Boy, good copy of Super Metroid, Killer Instinct, Illusion of Gaia. I had to clean up all these, but they were really good. And the final 2 games of the lot, these things I never thought I'd see in the wild. And I officially have every single version I think I can have for this. But Final Fantasy 3, I have Final Fantasy 6 on Game Boy Advance and the Anthology series. So I think I have all of them. I'm not quite sure. And the reason why this lot was so worth it in the first place, the thing that made me say this was worth the hour drive, I posted on Reddit, but Chrono Trigger. So on the back, I don't know if you can see it, $15. It was an amazing lot. And everything else I got was just really well priced. They apparently were looking stuff up on eBay, but I don't know what they were doing. But I came out on the victor on this one. It was awesome. In total, it cost me $222. I think $222, about $10 a piece. I think it's a little bit less because I think I had 25 games.
Yeah, no, this was completely worth it. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. The next video is going to be the best garage sale of the summer. Fortunately, I don't think I can hit peak anywhere close to what this garage sale has to offer for me. So thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it, and take care.